ladies. Oh my gosh. I've been, yeah, look at my mess. I've been setting up, getting ready for a sale. My whole kitchen is full, my table's full, my floor is full, and I needed a little break. So I'm letting my hair dry from my shower this morning. I think I'm dry. I need to go fix it. And I'll do that. But I wanted to come live because I have a little bit more information about buttons. And I've had, ever since I got a comment, I have her name here, Melissa Gibson, said something about painted buttons. And I'm like, I totally forgot all about painted buttons. And I keep my painted buttons in my sewing collection box. And so it was just kind of sitting in the living room, not in my craft supplies of buttons. And so I totally forgot about hand-painted buttons. So I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you the project we did in our group where I was going to add the 3 buttons that we talked about during the button thing. And then I also had, oh shoot, I forgot to grab, okay, I'm going to grab them real quick. They're right there in that cabinet. Hang on, let me grab them. I wanted you guys, oh, I need these shoes. Okay, I'll just grab this little thing. I wanted to grab the bone buttons. I totally forgot. So we got bone buttons that we need to talk about too. So I've gotten so many messages. I'm so glad I did that video with you guys. I can't push this back any farther. I'll knock some stuff off. I'm so glad I did the video on the buttons, and thank you guys for continuing to ask me about buttons. And I'm glad, let's see, do my earrings match? Yeah, I saw a little flicker there. Okay. I know you normally wear these. Oh my gosh, my hair. I put my my mousse in it or whatever that is. And yeah, so now I feel like I look PC. It looks PC. I'll fix it before the sale. So much to do. So, first of all, about these big hold buttons that are made of bone and that I discovered some in glass. I honestly wonder if any of these could be wood. Like, this is plastic, but it's the big holes. So let's talk about what these were and what these were used for. I had a follower, and I want to say it was Joyce Cooper. I don't know if Joyce is on here. I think it was Joyce Cooper. If it wasn't, I'm sorry, Joyce. I'm pretty sure it was Joyce Cooper that sent me a message about the bone buttons, and it was so interesting, and I googled it to see what is she talking about. She called them underwear buttons, right? I'm thinking underwear, but yes, Diane, I had no idea. But they're women's too, so I printed what Google says, and I want to read them to you. And what I'm talking about is these big hole buttons like this, okay? It says they're corset or underwear buttons, usually about a ½ inch, available in bone or china. It says these buttons were originally made to be put on with strips of cloth, buttoned to a cloth eyelet of the same material. The proper term for them, according to the 19th century button catalog, is a corset button. They were manufactured way into the 1920s, and in that time they were referred to as panty waist buttons. The proper use of these buttons is for underdrawers, corsets, garters, and crinolines. The most common misuse of these buttons by reenactors is putting them down the front house dresses on a shirt. They're not supposed to be on a shirt. They are for undergarments. Yes, long johns, corsets, underdrawers, garters, and crinolines. So how cool is that? So I'm picturing like the lady that, what's the show? Is it Gone with the Wind, where they're pulling on her corset? She's like, get it tighter, tighter. Yeah, because she wanted to get her waist to a certain size. And so anyway, that is these kinds of buttons. Oh dear, I lost my internet. It's back. Yes, am I back? I don't know if it's going to keep clicking off and on. Boy, it's been a long time since it's done that. I'm going to have to go unplug it and replug it in before our sale tonight. Sorry that happened. I didn't say anything because I saw what happened, so you didn't miss a thing. Yes. Well, hello, Rita. I just had a little internet glitch, so I'm not sure what was happening. But anyway, I had done a video a couple, I don't know, maybe a week ago all about buttons and the different sorts of buttons. and we were talking about these big hole buttons that were made of bone, and that I had discovered some of them made of glass, like they're super shiny. Okay, good, I'm glad I'm back. Okay. And so I just read what Google said. One of my followers, I think it was Joyce Cooper, I keep calling her out, I'm not sure it was, but I'm pretty sure, said that they were underwear buttons, and I thought that was so interesting, so I looked it up on Google and just read about that. So anyway, she was 100% correct, and I think it was Diana said yes, so everybody's saying the same thing. So then the other thing that I want to show you is, remember I showed you these big rusty looking buttons that I thought were super cool. It's going to be either 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll text you guys and let you know exactly. I'm going to give you a little preview now, and then I've got to number everything and price everything and all of that, so it just depends on how long it takes me. But I wanted to get my button box put back away and this bottle put back away, and so I thought I'll take care of this, so I'm doing a quick live because I didn't want to put it away without sharing with you guys. So I had these, and remember I had a vision, I had in my mind what I wanted to do with them. So in my group, we made a bottle in my group, and I don't have it all put together, so I don't want it to fall apart here. But we made a bottle, an old bottle like this, and my vision, so I'm going to take the top off. My husband's going to secure the top better for me. Let me just show you. So I have a gauge, and I had this piece off of a grinder, and it kind of was to stabilize the piece, but it's still a little wonky. Before I glued it down, I thought maybe he could do something to make it, like add another piece to kind of fill in. I don't know. He doesn't know, but he's going to take a look at it this weekend. Otherwise, I'll just glue it as it is, and this will be the bottle. I thought it was a really cool look, and the gauge is backwards. I didn't flip you guys around, but it's not backwards in real life. So let me take this off just so I want you to see what we did. We did another project last night. It's amazing, but it's way too big to, it's way too big to pick up and show you. It's pretty big frames, but I'll be sure to take pictures. So what my vision was to cover a bottle with the sweater, and then I was going to do these 3 buttons up like this, 1, 2, 3, which was great. I was going to do 3, which was great, but I also really truly wanted this huge key, which is super awesome. It's an old one, it's a good one, and it's one of the bigger ones that I've ever seen, and I really wanted that great big key because of the great big top, and I felt like it needed something really chunky. And so in my mind, I was going to do the key with the 3 buttons because I felt like this bottle was humongous, which it is compared to most. This is what was it? It wasn't 18, I don't know, it was an alcohol bottle. Anyway, it is a huge bottle, but when you start putting all the big stuff on it, it's not that big. So I didn't like the 3 buttons. It was too busy. So I ended up and put a dog tag on there, and the words you could barely make out, and it needed to be something vertical. So I did it this way. So we made this in my group with the sweater, and I love how it turned out. I can't wait till it's like all put together, but I will wait for my husband to get it right. I need him to make it, make the top be perfect. So, or at least as secure as we can. And, because it's very heavy. The gauge is very heavy. So I don't want it to be too top heavy. So anyway, that's what I have. Hi, Susan. Hi, you guys. So I thought while I was here, and I was going to show you guys all of this stuff anyway. I don't know why I keep putting my glasses on. Because I see something and I want to read it. Yeah, it's like I need glasses, but I don't need glasses. It's like that. So anyway, I'm going to take you down and let's do a quick little look at what all I'm going to have in my sale, because it's going to be a good one, you guys. I've been, I've been tearing up my basement. I've been tearing up everything in my house. And so I've got lots and lots of treasures. I have an old peanut jar, an old Planters peanut jar, which we have on the bar. Where is it? Oh, right here. Planters. It's a Planters peanut jar, and it's got the little peanuts dancing. And my big brass compass. I have an old Dutch boy postcard and a really old Bathing Beauty.
Here's another Bathing Beauty. I know. I have another gauge like the one that I had. This one I hung on my wall, and it has the hanging, so it's perfect to hang. And then this one I hung on my wall as well. I had this wheel hanging on my wall with this stuff. I mean, there's a lot of wall space in the basement. My wood winder with my fishing stuff. I have a lot of fishing stuff. I have this pocket fishing pole, and then I have this, it's an old-fashioned way to take a hook out, and an old, for one of your crafts if you wanted an Ohio license, and then a Findlay, Ohio old thermometer, and a little glass box of shells, and some floats, and some Cricut paper. I know I'm all over the place. I have some silver-plated silverware, and then this big glass container. I may not do the container because I think it's going to be too heavy to ship. It's pretty heavy. So I may not do the glass container. And then I have files and files full of stencils, all kinds of stencils. So tell your crafting friends. I have some fabric. I have a few old books here. I have one of my most favorite linens ever, table cover, an old frame. I have some old floats. This is another old float, and it's actually got the tag on it, but I love these. This one has a name carved into it. Like, they're really cool. My old boat, I have a handmade tablecloth for my craft shows with some linens like to cover risers. And then this other tablecloth, which you guys know, I absolutely love this, and it's got the tatting. I'd never seen tatting actually in a tablecloth before, so I have that. And then I have all of this stuff. So I have some buckles. I have this really cool bottle where the label is actually engraved in the glass. I have my little drawer. There's a handle on it. Here, I have it backwards. A little handle in my drawer with my bottles from Cracker Barrel. My husband used to go all the time, and he travels a lot, and he would get my price tag is in there. He would get pancakes or waffles or whatever, and that was his syrup bottles, and he would save them for me. And then I have a lot of hand-painted pins, and my soap dish, which was an old butter dish in the bathroom. And then this little perfume bottle I'll show you, and some really old hand-painted cufflinks, and a couple of little hat pins, a little hand-painted one, and then a little heart. And then another German drawer, and I don't know why that's in there. That was part of my display. I have an old post office box door. I have an old cookie mold, tons of, I haven't added up how much I have in this, but there's my list. I gotta add it up. Tons of jewelry making stuff. Like, I'm afraid to hit the total on this one. I wrote it all down as I entered it into the baggie, so we'll see. I have some, let me see, what is this? Oh, this is just a bag of miscellaneous antique stuff. Some blank belt buckles. I have some caster wheels, some bottle tops, some drawer pulls, an old Hires root beer box, my compass collection, and some old knobs, old drawer pulls and stuff. I'll open the bags and show you. You did. Let me just show you real quick. That's what they look like. Oh no, I haven't held up the hand-painted buttons yet. I'll do this real quick. So then I have the paint bucket. I have some corks to craft with. My books from my book collection, not all of them, but some of them. One of the crowns that we made. There's my little drawer. There's another grinder, not a grinder, a press of some sort. It's, I don't know, it's some kind of a press. And then my tea collection, a couple of sailboats. I have that old one, and I have that one. And then I have some lady pictures, some stencils, more stencils, a coffee bag, some measures, some more buttons, some keys, a hanging scale, and this is a wave measure, a nautical wave measure for a sailboat. And as the boat would rock, it would tell the captain how how big the waves are. So that was kind of cool. And let's see, I have an old jug over here I missed, and a scale that I missed, and it's a Columbus, Ohio scale. So all of this stuff was from like my decor, my personal collection. Let's see here, I have a really pretty carved piece. I had that up on the wall like that with my ladies. And then a couple things from the website. And then, oh, shoot, there goes my internet again. Whoops. Okay, let me flip you. So I didn't say anything. I was watching. You do not eBay, PayPal. Oh, you don't have to do PayPal. It's however you want to do it, Gloria. You can do it however you want. Sorry, I lost my internet for a minute. That's twice. I'm back. But yeah, you don't have to do PayPal. You can do it. You can mail a check. You can call me with a credit card. Hi, Danielle. So that's just a real quick what I've got going on. I do have some greens where I'm just down to 1 or 2 on the website. So I thought I would bring those in. And then last but not least, yes, let's talk about these buttons. I totally forgot. So these are the hand-painted buttons, and the hand-painted buttons are, they're just, well, like, there's this little tiny thing, and I don't know exactly how they attached it or sewed it on. I don't know if they just made a buttonhole. I would think it would pull back through. I don't really know how they work, but they're all hand-painted. So they're absolutely beautiful, and they're all different sizes, as you can see here, and different colors, and they range anywhere from maybe $8 up to maybe 25-ish, something like that. I'm sure you can find even more expensive, especially when they start like this one with all of the gold work on it. That one, you know, they tend to get a little bit more expensive. Well, actually, they all have gold. Well, this one doesn't. How much was this one? This one was $16. Oh, it does have gold on the edge, though, on the very edge. It's just not up onto it. But anyway, these are very pretty, and they're pretty down in my sewing collection. So, hey, Shelby. Hi, you guys. Hi, Shayla. So, you guys, I'm just about done here. My internet's kicked me off twice, so I have to watch it. I've never been kicked off during a sale. So I'm going to go, I'm going to put them down in my collection box here again. I'm going to go unplug my internet and plug it back in and make sure everything is okay. I don't know whether I should call them and tell them I'm having trouble. It's only gone off a couple of times here, but still 2 times is more than I need. That's always so annoying when you freeze up. So I keep watching to make sure it didn't go off again. And then I just kind of put the buttons down in. Let's see, I need a spot for this one. How about right here? I just set the buttons down in there for something pretty to look at. And then these are tape measures. There's a couple of old tape measures. There's 2 of them stacked. And then, you know, it's just some sewing things. And I thought it was an interesting little box display. So I keep those in the living room. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I wanted to tell you about the bone buttons and what I learned. And I wanted to show you the hand-painted buttons, and I wanted to show you, as I promised, what I did with those these great big buttons on my bottle that we made in my group. And yes, it can. I've never had a glitch during a live sale, so I'm going to see if I unplug. It's been a while since I've unplugged and replugged in, so that usually takes care of it. I hope. I don't know. I don't know why I was doing that. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to unplug that, replug it in, and then I'm going to start pricing all of my things and logging what I have so that if anyone's interested in any of it, I can put your name on it, and then we'll come back in a live sale either at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure. I will text you girls that's in my text thread to let you know exactly. And if you're interested in being one of the texting girls, grab a pen and paper, and I'll tell you the number real quick. So run and grab your pen and paper and just text hi. If you just say hi or hello or add me or whatever you want to say, I will add you to my text alerts, and then you'll know exactly what time I'm going live today with my sale. And you like the buttons, Linda? Thank you. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the hand-painted buttons. Those are like the best ones. But I was going through, you're sitting here with your hummingbird. Oh, I love that. Boy, they can be ferocious though, can't they? I would love the second tablecloth with the oh well, you've got to join my sale, Laura. They're amazing. This is everything out of my house. I don't think there's anything here that I bought to sell. I bought it for me to keep. You know, when you're shopping, you buy me stuff and you buy sale stuff. And this is all me stuff, and it's all stuff that I've had for quite some time. And we've just been talking about moving. My kids live in California and in Arizona, and we keep talking more and more about moving and downsizing, and we have a little rental property that just came available, and it is hard to keep those feeders full. I have one out here right now, and now that you say that, I need to water my little garden and my flowers before I go live. I want to get that done today and fix up my little critter hummingbird feeder too. So I'll do those two things, unplug the thing and get this all done. So see, time's gonna fly, so it might be closer to 5, but I'll text you. And the number is 740-273-6693. And if you text me, then I will text you whenever I'm going live. If you're in my private group, I text you when I'm going live in there, and I also will text you whenever I'm having a sale. So this is just kind of a big one for me, and it's a heartfelt one, and I know there are so many treasures. I try to not put everything, grouped together for the most part, so I have crafty stuff kind of thrown in everywhere and handmade stuff thrown in and antique stuff, so that it'll be interesting. Like, not everyone can stay for the whole sale. It's always such a long one, so people come and go, so they might get a little assortment at each little time slot that they pop in, is where my head is. I don't know if that's right or not, but anyway, so there you go. That is what's coming up. I do have some greens. I have a whole box sitting right there of where I just have some single greens from the website, so I thought I would maybe put those on and just move the last couple of things out of there. If we have time, if Facebook doesn't kick me off, it's going to be a long one. Just right down the street here, we're about the next exit away, we have a little rental house, and it's much, much smaller. Like, this house is like, I want to say 2,600 square foot, and that house is like 900. So it will be a big change for Mama because I love my stuff. So I've just been going through and trying to really pick favorite things, things that I might not be able to replace as easily. I'm looking at the compasses, I'm looking at the scales. I can find those again, and that's fun for me. So I can give up what I have, and those compasses, those little tiny compasses, aren't going to make up that much room, but the way I displayed them takes up some area. So anyway, just know that I'm just kind of cleaning out a little bit, and that's what this sale is all about. So and then I will not have another one. I can tell you right now, I will not have another one until someone's texting me. I will not have another one until probably at least a month out or more. Okay, so this is going to be the last live sale for a while. We've got several decent sized painting jobs coming up, and then I'm going straight to Arizona for 15 days to help Summer and Sean move into their new house and help them paint. And so I'll be in Scottsdale in August for a couple of weeks, and then, 15 days. And then when I get back, we're taking, my friend Sherry Eddy has a house at Kelly's Island, and she's letting us go up for a week. So I'm going to be doing that when we get back from Arizona. So then when I get back, I'm sure there's going to be painting customers waiting and all of that. So if by chance in any of those little time slots that I get the itch, it will either be some handmade, I still have some of the, like this, ironically, I did not mean to do this, I still have some of the old monogram, handmade monograms, so I might do and then some of the handmade necklaces that I was bringing you guys from time to time, so I may have some of that. I may do like a handmade necklace sale, a couple bracelets, whatever, and then I may do a craft supply. I've kind of been dipping into those because I have an overabundance, so what will you do without me? I'll be around and I'll pop in when I can, but just know that it's going to be a busy month or two for me, and so you won't see me as much.
and that's why. And so I'm just letting you know if if you've overspent and you're like, oh, I can't keep doing this, well, you won't be doing it with me for a while. So you might want to catch this one because it's going to be a really good one. So anyway, there you go. There's a little look around, and I'm going to get to work, and I will see you guys soon. But don't worry, Danielle, I'm not leaving. I'm just going to step out for a little bit to get some work done. And yeah, the people moved out of the little house, so I've got to get that cleaned and painted in spare time. So I won't have, it takes about 3 days to do a sale for me the way I do it. So, set it all up, pull it, set it up, price it, sell it, and then pack it and ship it, and then do the receiving and all of that stuff. So it takes about 3 days is what I've narrowed it down to. So anyway, it should be fun. So text me 740-273-6693 is my text thread. If I give you my cell phone, that's fine too, but I don't tell everyone on my cell phone that I'm going live. They don't care. My painting customers and, friends, whatever, they don't care. It's you guys that want to know. So 740-273-6693 is my texting thread, and I will let you know whenever I'm going live. And I'll let you know today what time the sale is. I'm thinking closer to 5 o'clock. So, but it could be a little before that. I'll just text you right before and let you know. So I'll be watching for you, and hopefully you'll be watching for me. Have a great day. I'm going to go get to work. I'll talk to you later. Bye.